So we're back again with the continuation of a Bible study during the coronavirus lockdown in the book of Job. And appropriately for April 16th, we're on chapter 16. And as you recall, we ended with the womb that fashions deceit. So humans can be deceitful. And things can deceive us too. And we can accidentally listen to the wrong advice sometimes. But the Bible is the Bible, and it does exist, and it's got a lot of encouragement in it. So Job replies to his friend Eliphaz. Because then Job replied, I have heard many things like these. Miserable comforters are you all. Will your long-winded speeches never end? What ails you that you keep on arguing? I also could speak like you if you were in my place. I could make fine speeches against you and shake my head at you. But my mouth would encourage you. Comfort from my lips would bring you relief. Yet if I speak, my pain is not relieved, and if I refrain, it does not go away. Surely, O God, you have worn me out. You have devastated my entire household. You have bound me, and it has become a witness. My gauntness rises up and testifies against me. God assails me and tears me in his anger and gnashes his teeth at me. Sounds like a dog or a lion. My opponent fastens on me his piercing eyes. Holy moly, if you've ever had somebody who is looking you straight in the face and they want to kill you, that is a piercing look. Men open their mouths to jeer at me. They strike my cheek in scorn and unite together against me. Wow, I've had that experience. God has turned me over to evil men and thrown me into the clutches of the wicked. All was well with me, but he shattered me. He seized me by the neck and crushed me. I'm really thankful that the woman who attacked me didn't kind of pound my neck into the pavement. She was going for my head, because if she had gone for my neck, I probably would not be here right now, even if that might make some people in my past happy. He has made me his target. His archers surround me. Without pity, he pierces my kidneys and spills my gall on the ground. Again and again, he bursts upon me. He rushes at me like a warrior. That sounds like God really wants to kill him. I have sewn sackcloth over my skin and buried my brow in the dust. I've done that before. It doesn't really do anything except give me a dirty face I gotta wash, and sackcloth isn't really all that comfortable. It's kind of rough. My face is red with weeping, and deep shadows ring my eyes. I've had that, for a while. Yet my hands have been free of violence, and my prayer is pure. So that's an interesting thing, because violence can be perpetrated through words too. I just can paint a picture of a novel that I'm working on, like a murder novel, because with creative writing you can create a character and then kill the character on the page and mutilate people. And like the Werewolves of London, the little old lady got mutilated late last night. Oh, werewolves. Okay, so creative writers can have tempers, and they can be very touchy and very temperamental. And I don't like bullies, but I can be one myself. I can be a bully, and I can be a tough cookie, and I can act like a dictator, and I could act like a street mom if I have to. But I've also had a somewhat harsh upbringing over here in Oregon. Let loose on the streets at a young age, and I'm thankful I'm not in prison. And I'm thankful that even though I can have a temper on me, and if I get drunk, I can rant and rave and rage, and I can get a little violent, I guess, I'm pretty certain that my heart and my intention has never been to hurt and kill anyone. That's for damn sure. Maybe trying to stop certain things from happening, that doesn't work. And you can't control certain people, that's for damn sure. Can't control teenagers, that's for damn sure. And as an adult, you're not supposed to raise your voice at your children or ever spank them, which of course can result in spoiled children who are headstrong and very potentially narcissistic. And I have some children who I know can also have violent tendencies, like their dad. But my prayer is pure, so I can forgive myself and other people who have hurt me and let it go. Oh, earth, do not cover my blood. May my cry never be laid to rest, because my story is not just my story. There's a lot of women in my situation, or worse situations than mine. Even now, my witness is in heaven. My advocate is on high. My intercessor is my friend, and my eyes pour out tears to God. On behalf of a man, he pleads with God as a man pleads for his friend. Only a few years will pass before I go on the journey of no return. Whoa, there goes my coffee. Good thing I have a lid on it. So, journey of no return. Yep. Dead is dead. So when you're dead, you don't come back unless you come back and resurrect through someone else. And you might have had past lives. You don't know. Maybe you are a lot like your parents were or your ancestors. So that's chapter 16 of Job. I hope this is encouraging people. It does encourage me sometimes because I know I'm not the only one out there who gets affected by different chemicals or gets affected by different people, toxic people. I've developed some allergies to certain people. I sneeze when I go around them. Or maybe it's the perfume that they're wearing, I'm not sure. So I try to keep my environment fairly perfume-free. And fairly healthy, as healthy as I can. And as peaceful as I can as well. That's my goal. So people who come in my way are not peaceful and respectful, I usually send them going away. Or if they make me uncomfortable for whatever reason, or their lifestyle is just not quite conducive to my idea of how I want to live, they also have to continue on. I'm willing to be their friend, but I can't live with them.